So this is my response video to Goose Boose's video on how Everybody's Gone to Rapture is the worst game of this generation. And I wanted to give my own thoughts on it because I have things I wanted to say about the game because I have history of this as I explained in the video. And it will be a two-parter because Share Factory's dumb. I don't have proper editing software, are you kidding me? I'm a poor lad. I ain't making money. But yeah, I just wanted to do this as like a fun thing. I wanted to give my own thing, like thoughts on the video. I put a lengthy comment in his video and I thought, you know what, I may as well do this. I've not uploaded this. Well, I've had this thing ready for about a month or so, but things happened. I wasn't feeling too well at school, life, you know, the usual. So I hope you enjoy it. Hello. So this is for Goose, whose video I saw in this game a couple of days ago, and I wrote a really long comment on it, and it got me thinking. I really wanted to do a response video for this. This is the first response video I've ever done. So it would be really cool if Goose Boose could see this. I don't know why I wanted to do this because I've had a history with this game before. This was back a few years ago, or maybe a year ago. You'll have to excuse me. I'm just getting over a cough and a cold, so that's probably why I sound like I'm dying half the time. I am help. This game was free on PlayStation Plus. I want to say it was October or September last year, like 2017, I mean. And I saw this game. No idea what it was like. I heard it was a walking simulator. I've never played one before. And I thought, alright, I'll play it. And when I booted it up, I'll just do a new game. Because I've already beat this game 100%. I got the platinum in, I think it was 5 days. It was 5 days since when I got the platinum. And I remember, I booted the game up. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that it was set in England. Now, I lived in England for, since birth till, when I was 13 in 2013. And then I moved out from England to New Zealand to be a family. That doesn't matter. No one cares about me. Do you care about me? I hope you don't. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see that this game was set in a fictional town of England. And I grew up in the Peak District in England, a place called Derbyshire. Those of you who may know this, it was a really nice area. I loved living there. So when I boost this game, okay, I'm gonna play through this game and give my opinions on it. So I apologize if I talk over the dialogue. This isn't a walkthrough. This is a response video. I'm not going to be doing any of the side content or anything. I'm just going to play through the game like Goose did, and to give me my thoughts on the game and kind of a response to what he did. Personally, I agree with Goose. I agree with you on this. I do think this is a terrible game. I really do. I don't know if this is worse than was it Gone Home? I think it was Gone Home. Yeah, I do think this is worse than Gone Home. Gone Home was a quaint little game. I think it was an indie game. I don't know if I presume this was indie as well. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to turn the volume down in my headset. I just hope to God the volume is alright. I don't know, I could probably edit this in Share Factory. Yeah, I use Share Factory, shut up. Okay, the first problem I have with this game is when I first booted this up, right? You're looking at this scene, and we went from the credits to this. So I was sat there waiting for a good minute, and then, oh, look at this, you can move. There was no implication of it, apart from the music dying. I just thought it was still a cutscene. Oh, Christ, this game looks worse than I remember. Okay. So right off the bat, I think this game looks pretty good. I've seen better, but it looks good. So you start off, whatever the fuck you are, you have no feet, cool. So the first thing you hear is this radio. So you go to it and you're like, oh, by the way, that X is the only sort of this room is the only tutorial I believe you get in the entire game, right? And this little prompt is just to show you that you are, like Goose said, playing a game. I'm going to refer to his video a lot because I'm sorry, you know, I'm not copying it, I'm just referring to it. Like this is the thing I don't understand. So this game has many different interactable things, right? This game has many different. I'm going to walk away from that radio because it's pissing me off. This game has many interactable things you can do, right? To make the world, I guess, feel quote-unquote alive. But nobody lives in this game. There's nobody that exists. I don't even think you're a person. I don't even think you're like a character model, if that makes any sense. You're just a camera.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as
So the game is about Kate and some other doctor. I don't remember. It's been a year since I played this, and I blocked out memory because I forgot. So it's like Kate and her husband were working on, I don't know, some experiment that suddenly went haywire of this like weird.
We don't understand it yet. We're going to keep working to try.
Of this weird alien substance, right? So they're like, oh, we have no idea what the fuck's going on. Let's just do what the fuck ever. So I'm gonna just not bother with that. And the first problem, right? Okay, so the game has weird intrigue that to me meant nothing. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna explore the village. To me, this looks. It reminds me of where I used to grow up in England. So also these weird phones.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been.
This one radio brings up like the intrigue, so it's like, oh, it's kind of interesting. So there was some like sort of fucking, I don't know, fallout.
At all times. Stay indoors and avoid.
Yeah, so it's telling you like, oh, don't fucking talk to anyone, but you can't talk to anyone because this game's fucking empty. And you walk in here, it's like, oh, what is this? Is this supposed to mean something? Lint. More like lit. I'm gonna stop. So the first problem I have, right? So I go in options. I'm gonna go in settings because the camera to me feels a bit, it feels a bit slow. Okay. This is the only fucking instructions you get in the game. There's no option to change the camera, like camera settings. So it's super slow, right? Also, you got left stick moving. It says keep moving, keep looking. What? What kind of fucking instructions tell you to keep doing something? And also, I thought it was L. Yeah, there's no actual sprint button in this game. It's to build up. So let me just hold R2, right? Holding it. Holding it. This is the fastest you can go in this game. And then you just come to a crawl. It's not L2, it is R2. Alright. So, whatever. That's the first immediate problem, because this is super slow. I don't know what other people's camera controls are like in games. I like mine high sensitivity, so I can look about quickly, you know. Oh, these okay, so these, you have to tilt the controller in the 6-axis to get some, like, fucking cutscene, right? This is my second major problem. There's no acting. All it is, it's just a voice acting.
Then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
I'm just gonna.
That's why there are backup generators.
I'm just gonna fucking ignore this. I'm sorry. If you want story, watch an actual playthrough. I don't know. Jacksepticeye may have done one. I don't know. I don't care about this game. And if you do, cool. If you care about this game, that's awesome. I personally don't really care about it anymore. Also, it's super dark. Like, what the fuck? Okay. So the first major problem, right, is that there's no acting, okay? There's no acting to really emphasize what the hell happens. It's just little... What the fuck do you even call, like little... You know when you're doing, like, animation, or, like, in the animated studio, and they've got, like, the base outline of a character? It basically looks like that. Jeremy. Oh, that's right. This game is split up into 5 sections, each detailing 5 separate characters of the village, right? And how their story was affected by this weird virus outbreak, alien death thingy. But yeah. Also, the changing time of day, very, very subtle game. Very, does not look like shit at all. Whatever. I'm just gonna go down this way because I can't be bothered with the story. I'm sorry. So, like, there's no acting in this game. This game needed at least some form of acting, not just weird stencil drawing. I don't fucking know. I don't do animation. Also, this thing is, like, ridiculously obnoxious. Like, it just gets in your face. Like, it fucking blinds you. It's like, why? But yeah. So, yeah, there's no acting, and it needed acting to properly emphasize certain moments. Because there's one scene, I remember there's one scene where, like, there's a woman in this, like, washing machine room. I think that's how it goes. Or she's in, like, an elderly home. I don't remember. But I think she vomits blood, right? It's implied that she vomits blood, and she needs to be rushed to the hospital, right? That would have been so good with actual acting and seeing what the fuck happened. Like, I can't think of any game. I can't think of a game off the top of my head that did this. But like, I don't know. There was some game some time ago where like you could see what took place during this time. That would have been really cool. That's what this game needed. But it didn't, because it fucked up. And this phone box. So yeah. Also, don't forget that X.
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its
Yeah, it's the story as well. I have a problem with is that it's so fucking vague, right? I'm just gonna skip that fucking thing. The story is so vague, right? It brings up intrigue, but they always refer to it or it's going through the power line. I'm trying to make a mockery of their accent. It's going through the power lines. We can't stop it. You know, like there's it's just so much. It is intriguing. I will admit, it is very intriguing at the beginning. But then it gets to the point where it's like, just fucking tell me what's going on. I genuinely didn't understand it at first. Yeah, there's fucking... Oh, I'm just gonna activate the story and then just walk on. So these two, I think Kate and Stephen, talk in the fucking bus stop like, don't talk to me, shithead. Anyway, the whole plot of this game is that Kate, this American woman, I'm sorry I'm being so random and like sporadic, but this is all flowing from the top of my head. Like Goose's video, I'm not doing a script, I'm doing it how he did it. So also a link to his critique and video will be in the description as well as his channel. I just think that's very fair, you know? Yeah, give boy a shout out, subscribe to him. Don't subscribe to me, you fucks. Alright. But the game is about this Kate, who's this American woman who comes over from America to England, right? And she's like, oh, I want to do experiments and shit, and they find this thing and it kills people. That's basically the gist. And the whole plot of this game is like, I think some of the characters are racist in this, some of them are like, oh, what's it like in America? And they're just very, they're very stereotypical. Also, is that bee a fucking sprite? Is that legit just a sprite walking up and down? I think that is, whatever. So this is the part of the game which I fucking adored. I absolutely loved this, because this genuinely looks ridiculously similar to the pubs back in England. That's the one thing this game did amazing at, and I don't think anyone can complain otherwise. The environment and the whole the set design of this game is incredibly, like, great. It's, I dare to say, brilliant at times. It just looks so, like, this legit looks like the pubs in England. Like, I would walk in and sit on these red sofas. Legit, my pub, the Three Stags. It was a pub in England called the Three Stags I used to go to. Well, I say I used to go to, I was underage, but the guys there knew my mum really well, and they were like, oh, yeah, the boy could come in and just hang out for a bit, yeah. It was cool. I remember I used to sit on those same red sofas and just love the atmosphere. People just enjoying, like, chatting away. It was awesome. And that's what I love about this game. This game was insanely good at doing this. Oh, so can I get in this? I can't, sweet. Okay. Yeah. That's what I love. Like, I love the atmosphere. Like, this legit looks like Peak District to me. It really... Oh, these fucking radio... I want to talk about these radios. So, as you heard then, there were numbers being spouted out, right? 1, 7, 0, 2, 5, 1, 3, 0, 9. Okay. So you're hearing the numbers. They don't mean shit, apparently. I didn't know about this until Goose pointed it out, but the thing is, I noticed that that same audio file from the radios is used on the main menu. I noticed that. It's the exact same voice file that's used on the main menu, right? So it doesn't mean shit. It's on the main fucking menu where there's no music in the main menu. It's just settings and shit. And it's just annoying. Like they make these numbers. I think it's supposed to be like an actual radio broadcast that I don't know how radio and war works, but yeah. Anyway, I got a cough. Sorry, I didn't want to deafen your ears. I don't know how long this recording's been going for. I'm just going with the flow. So again, this house just looks. Oh, there's cuts. Yeah, see, like.
Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
Like.
We tried.
I don't get.
We did try.
Yeah, is that like blood on the floor, or did she drop her chocolate mints? I don't know.
Georgie and Ben said they had headaches, and then they started bleeding.
Yeah, like the voice acting is really good. Like it feels really good to me. I don't know if I'm being bullshit, but I personally feel as though this voice acting is really good, and it really encapsulates the fear that the townspeople have, right? They really fear about the unknown.
And I started bleeding as well.
Like, you could genuinely tell she feels fucking terrified that they're, like, really scared about all this. Ooh, teddy bear. Yo, is that Trivial Pursuit? Yo, I want to play. I don't know what the fuck that is.
They were tired and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed.
Yeah, didn't they like fucking die of some shit? I don't know.
I was so tired. So
oh yeah, you can't sprint in the house, by the way. What the fuck was that? Did anyone just? Did you guys see that lag? Did you guys see that? Did you see that frame drop right there?
That was 6 hours ago.
What the fuck is that?
Came back down.
Okay, I don't know if that showed up in recording, but there was a massive frame lag spike just then. Okay.
Why don't we go and live together? I can hold on.
That's right. I think Jeremy is like the local priest or like the church guy. I don't know. I'm not religious. So yeah, like this village is just. I love the atmosphere. I can't stress that enough. How good the atmosphere of this game is, and the world build and set design. That's what I mean. The set design is legit. Looks like something from any. No, it looks like from any British TV series. I love it personally. But everything else just.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make
excuse
me
the
feel any
snuffling.
I understand it's different.
Ah. I hate having a cold. It's fucking disgusting.
I've never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do out there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
Yeah, that's right. Here's the church going. So like, I don't know. This game just. I do hate it. Admitted. The fuck? Oh, okay. It's an outward door. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Well.
Good morning, Barbara.
Yeah, like the townspeople are quite sexist and racist.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them?
I just don't.
I can live with them staring at me. They just stay out of my way.
Like, you know, it's nice to know that we do see each character's lives as they are in this village. Like, that is something I do like about this game. Also, the orb is like really loud. For everything else in this game, just the orb is incredibly loud. Well, you walk into a park and then just orchestral music starts playing. Oh, that's right. This thing. There was a okay, I wanna quickly talk about the truck. Can this thing just fuck off, please? I'm actually fucking trapped. Can I get out, please? I'm fucking stuck. Hold on, what if? There we go, alright. There's no jump button as well, so if you get trapped in that thing, you're basically dead. It's game over. Snake! Anyway. The only editing this video will have will be clumping to...
It might have fleas. Yeah, Amanda, what are they up to? Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up. Well, apparently they're saying it's a few little demons.
I don't care. I'm just going to ignore the story from now on. I'm just going to keep walking through the village. But I want to quickly go over the trophy list. Now, if you don't care about trophies, just skip ahead like 5 minutes. I'm going to talk about this a lot. But I am a trophy hunter, right? I've been trophy hunting for about 2 years. Almost Yeah, no, about 2.5 years. Almost 2.5 years. And I like a good trophy list. I like it when games reward you for doing either difficult tasks or doing stuff that you wouldn't think of, or just fun stuff, you know? I like it when games reward you for that. But this game's trophy... I'm gonna fucking speed this up. I just realized how slow I am. Can this thing just fuck off? Like... Jesus. Like, I don't care about you or your life. No one cares. Fuck off. Yeah, like, this game's trophy list is just so baffling in how shite it is. Like, there's a trophy for leaving your controller... okay, so you just don't move, put it on the desk. You do this for 15 minutes, and it's either 15 minutes or 5 minutes, and you get a bronze trophy. Like, why? Okay, whatever. Games do that. I hate it. I always hate it when games do that. Whatever. But there's a... Do you guys remember the phone box that was all the way back over there, right? There's a fucking gold trophy for waiting in that thing for 3 minutes. Do you know how easy that shit is? Why? Just, I don't get it up. Now we're on to Wendy, apparently. I think she's... I don't remember. She's like some... fucking caretaker of kids or something. Like I say, I don't know. I don't remember the story too much, and nor am I bothered, because I got this game's platinum. I listened to every part of the story in this game. Like, the trophies are just so bafflingly dumb. There's one for walking backwards for 55 seconds. Oh yeah, that's fucking hard in this backwater town. When the road is literally designed to loop, if I'm right in thinking. No one cares.
A few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
Whatever. I'm just gonna...
Father Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer.
Yeah, like, this whole town is just... The entire town is just like... When you see that, like, oh, Jeremy's being a fucking bully trying to get money for his fucking cat. It's just like, you don't care for anyone in this town. They're all a bunch of dicks. I'm sure there are some who are actually trying to live their life, but the main characters are like... what's the word I'm trying to look for? Not pedantic. You know, they're just dicks. Right, they only care about themselves, and you don't care. At least I don't. But... yeah. Whatever. I'm just going through this game at my own pace. Can I enter this house? Nope, apparently not. Yeah, that was also something I hated. Like, if you wanted to learn about all this game's story, there are some doors which are locked and some which are unlocked. You have no idea which ones are and which ones aren't. There you go. Just fucking press X, right? Like, that's also the problem. The only thing you do in this game is you press X or tilt the controller and move. That's it. Right, this isn't a game. This will be... Piss off, Frank. Like, this game would have been much better as a visual novel. That's what I'd imagine, because I admittedly do like me a good visual novel. You know, I like ones that do tell a good story, and ones that do impose mystery and intrigue. This game should have been a visual novel.
Harvey, come on, boy.
No, isn't this like where the dog is like found dead or something? I don't know.
Come on, Harvey. Come on, boy.
Like, okay, this little area is so similar to my little like walks that we used to do, like, because most of the field in England is like not private, so like you are able to just walk into these kind of fields. Of course on property you can't, but like, you know, like in someone's backyard you can't fucking do that, because, you know, you get arrested or some, you know, normal shit. Yeah, these radios, yeah, do you hear that same clip with the numbers? That's the exact same audio file that's played for these radios to tell you you're nearby them. It's so dumb.
He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about...
I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm sorry, I just don't care. But, what was it? Yeah, like, the game's atmosphere is just so true to England, especially if you're living, like, in the hillside or Peak District where I used to live at, Derbyshire. Yeah, I'm sorry if I do go over some important plot details. Like I say, I don't remember. And I would not be playing this game if it weren't for you, Goose, so cheers, mate. Fucking cheers. Anyway.
We can't just leave him, he must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid
What is
in
it?
the car. We should
What is
just
it?
keep driving.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, there's like a dead guy there.
He's there, he's in the car.
This is pretty interesting. But like, the town are just such.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
Like the town are just so dickish about it. Ah, the tree went right through. Okay, but yeah, like up, game, please. You know what I mean? Like I understand there are some people who are like, leave him, he's probably dead. But like, I just don't. This is just me being me, but I just don't imagine people who would act like that. If they see someone who is almost fucking dead and they're like, oh, gotta get out of the valley, but then there's this guy who's practically nearly dead, I would fucking save him. Would you not? I expect the entire comments just to be, I'd leave him dead. Yeah, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I imagine an hour and a half. This is probably going to be the longest video I've made. But, yeah, I just wanted to give my own personal opinions, because I did do this long... Fuck me. I did this long comment on Goose Boose's video. And I just wanted to do a response, because, you know. Oh, actually, there's also a silver trophy for literally doing this. Just going up to the... There are these different train numbers around the map, and you have to go basically head first into them, right? And I don't remember this. I think there was like a... Well, obviously, there was like a train crash, and I think it was because of that weird pattern. They call it the pattern. That's right. They call this thing the pattern. Is that a fucking human foot? Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, also frame drops. Hello. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to sprint. I'm going to just kind of... Not rush through, but just go at a faster pace than I could be going at. Like, the thing is, if you care about... If you actually like the story, then that's awesome. It is intriguing at first, but then once you, like... Once you... It's not... it's not one of those games where you can ever go back to it. That's the thing. You just can never do it. Like, I'm only playing this game again because of you, Goose. I've said this before. I keep repeating my points. I should just shut the fuck up. But yeah. Like... I don't know. I feel like now that I've said most of my shit that I wanted to say, I don't know what the fuck else to say. I would be a great YouTube like, legit, I don't know how Let's Players do this shit. Like, I would just be so... The fuck is that? Oh, it's the map of the area. So you start at the Vallis Observatory, right? You see the yellow, not the yellow, the orange path, right? That's the main route throughout this game. And then you end at the lakeside. No, the lakeside is that. You end up over there by Yorton Tipworth Station. There's a bunker in there where Kate basically goes into, I believe, to try and survive the epidemic. But it doesn't fucking work. I think she ends up, spoiler alert if you actually care, I think she ends up fucking hanging herself or some shit, because like in the first radio you heard, she's like, I'm the only one left. Everyone's gone. And then she's like, fuck it, I'll just be with them. I don't know. It's weird shit. Oh, fuck off. The light is so bright. I hate it. Alright, so we're at the bus stop, so... Okay. Where are we? I feel like we're right. Where the bus symbol is? I think we're there. Why the fuck is the... Wait, hold up. Hold on. Are you fucking... Is this the garage? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? So they actually... So on the map there was this thing called
Come on,
Steven.
stupid bastard.
Shit, Steven, shut up. Is this actually called the garage? Are you fucking serious? Why? This is someone's house. It's someone's property. Why is it on the goddamn bus map? I just imagine some guy, like, some tourists from, I don't know, America. Just, oh yeah, the birds are dead. Jesus, you're gonna give yourself a bloody headache. Whatever. Yeah, like, I just imagine some American tourists being like, oh, where do we go? We're in, Shropshire. I can't fucking read, okay? I'm tired. Shropshire, right? And they're like, oh, where do you want to go? We could go to Tipworth Forest, We could check out the observatory. Nah, the fucking garage. Let's do it. Someone's property. I understand it's to guide the player, being like landmarks, but nobody fucking does that. Like, I wouldn't put my own damn house on a bloody map. Like, oh, okay, so I'm designing this map. My house. Nah, that's the only landmark there is. Frank. Oh yeah, this was the okay. This is specifically for Goose. So you mentioned about this thing, right? And how weirdly, yeah, it is very glitchy. But these are actual like, they're like ways to get over fences to get into like paths and shit. So in England there are these different like bushwalk, not bushwalks. That's Kiwi. Fuck off. Like I don't know, like a forest walk, like going through the woods, let's say, and there are these fences that are obviously for the casual person going about seeing the sights hard to get over. So they put those down so people can obviously come. I don't need to explain this shit, but I just thought I'd better let Goose and Americans know, because it probably does look out of place to those people. This is probably the worst fucking response video I will ever. This is my first. Guys, give me some slack. This is my first response video. I'm new to this shit. I haven't been. This is my first YouTube upload in like months. The last thing I did was a Project Diva video. Let me. I love this. I'm just looking at my fucking. Yeah, the last thing I did was a Project Diva YouTube channel of perfect video. Now this part in the game, I remember I was more interested in the sights than what the fuck the game was going to offer me. Like, I don't know, the game does look good. It doesn't look amazing. Like, I've played better looking games on PS4. I am mainly a console gamer. I have a shit. It's so loud. Piss off. For fuck's sake. Like, I don't play on PC, so I don't fully know like the marvels of PC, but for PS4, you know, it looks decent. I am playing on a standard PS4 1TB, so I don't have PS4 Pro, but I do think that this game looks good. I genuinely like the graphics of this game. Like it's quite detailed in certain. There's no zoom button. That's right. That's right, I'm going to be, fuck it. For the rest of this video, I'm going to compare this to Gone Home. Gone Home was also an indie game that received a shit ton of praise and wasn't deserving of its praise. It's basically about this, you come back from your holiday. That's right, in that game you actually played as a person, okay? In that game you played as a person. You came back from your 2-year, I think it was holiday? I don't fucking know, I haven't played the game. I should do a response video on that. That was a good walking sim, because you walked around this house, it was fucking creepy, okay? The house was genuinely terrifying to walk about because it was just so dead. This town just feels way too like, I don't know, it just feels like a regular town. There's nothing to it. It doesn't feel creepy that there's no one about, because the orb is like, here's this arsehole story you don't care about. Boom, have fun. But in Gone Home, you were alone, and you went around this house looking in all the different cabinets, the drawers, checking these notes and obstacles and shit. Pardon me, obstacles? I mean, the other objects, that's it. And you looked around, and there was a zoom button in that, okay? There wasn't a sprint button, but you didn't need it, because you walked at a pretty good pace. Like, this isn't, like, I'm gonna say this now, this is not how you would walk in real life. This is way too slow. This is like how I'd feel when I feel like I've just vomited for 5 hours straight. That's how I'd feel if I'm walking like this. Okay, so I'm at, wait. Yorton Pond. Alright, so I'm there. And I don't care. Ha! Rhyming. Whatever. I don't. Fuck is this? Yeah, like I say, excuse sniffing, I got cold. But, it was... Like, you can understand where I'm coming from. This is... For me personally, this is really interesting to explore, the village and the whole town of, what was it, Yorkshire? I don't know. So we're going to the glitchy as fuck footpath like that. Just it doesn't look good. I'll be straight with you. It does not look nice. But yeah, I just don't. I do think this game is a bad game. I do not think it should have deserved all the praise it got. That's the thing I want to actually talk about right now. The fact that games are getting, like, most games that are...
Wade called me in about 6 weeks after.
I don't care. I don't care. What did she?
Repay you for what you...
Whatever. But yeah, now I'll admit I haven't watched the entirety of your video, Goose. I did watch until the 45-minute mark, until I just thought, like, you know what? I really want to do a reading response. No, not a reading response. I've been doing too much schoolwork, alright? Want to do a response video on this game. Because I've said this many a time, I want to give my own thoughts. But right now was about the point where I did get a bit bored. Like, I was... Like, this game feels like it takes an eternity to play. Like, it just really does. What's up here? Oh yeah, you can't sprint in these buildings, so you just walk at a... Look how fucking slowly this is! No person in their right damn mind walks this slowly. Like, why did they not fix that? Like, this isn't even, like, indoors. This is in a fucking farm, and I'm holding R2. Whatever. Whatever, this game's... I just don't think... Like, I have played way worse games than this. I've played shitty games like Ukulele. I don't care what anyone thinks. That game is awful. If you think, genuinely, if you think that game is really good, I seriously question your game taste. I'm sorry. I'm all one for, like, oh, it's your own opinion. It's awesome. I don't care. If you genuinely think that game is amazing, something is wrong with your game taste. Straight up. Yeah, I've played that. I've played Home Alone for the PS2. Yes, I did that. You guys remember JonTron's video on that? I played it. I played, like I say, I've played way worse games than this. So I don't think, personally, by my standards of playing games and what I consider to be really fucking good games and really shit games, I don't think it's fair to call this game awful. Also, what? Why can't I enter the... Whatever. Where the fuck... Where am I even going? Where am I going? I'm lost. I'm legit lost. Is that east or west? So I'm there. There you go. I don't even know anymore. Harverton Waters. Whatever. Can I go there to drown myself? But yeah, I personally don't think it's fair for me to say that this is the worst game of this generation. I understand completely with your point, Goose. That's fair enough. I do think this game is a load of shite. But I just don't think it's that bad compared to you. Like, is it though? Because that is actually a game. I don't know. I legit don't know. I don't know whether to say this game is worse than Ukulele, because at least in Ukulele you're actually playing. Like, I'll admit, playing this game and learning about walking sims.
What the bloody hell are you doing?
Yeah, I wish he died there.
You mess with her, I'll knock your bloody block off.
I need to track the pattern. It's critical.
What are you talking about, Stephen?
Like, they're always so fucking cryptid. Cryptid? Fuck it, cryptid about everything. No, but like, they always speak in riddles, like, oh, the pattern is changing. It's going into fan eyes, eh? But no one cares. And I'm legit...
Morning, Frank.
You look a little out of breath. What's up?
Bloody observatory gates have failed. I came to see if I could borrow a ladder.
I'm actually... I'm legit lost. I don't know where to go. I guess I should just... I'll just follow the path. Oh boy, another radio. Oh yeah, like this orchestral music just starts playing for some reason, for like seemingly random points in the game, and it's like, oh, it's supposed to make you feel like this is a deep story, but it's not! It's not deep! It literally boils down to, oh, hey American, what are you, never seen you around these parts of town, and, oh, she's an American? Americans should kill themselves. That's basically what it boils down to. They're all sexist, most of them are racist. Is there a word for like hating someone based on what country they're from? Countrycist, I don't fucking know. I was going to say a different word of countrycist, but then I realised I'd probably just, you know, I don't want to say it. Okay,
So
no, but...
you managed to get the transfer to the observatory then?
Well, this Catherine woman must have swung it. Now he says they're getting married before they come back. It's typical. Why can't he just wait till he's home?
Like, they're all just so... I just don't care for them. Because they're all just so conniving. It's just like... I guess, I don't know, is it supposed to be a metaphorical thing for how, like, everyone has their secrets, and this town holds more than the eye up at the behold? You know what I mean? Is there supposed to be something here? Because I'm not seeing it. Like, is that, like, what? That's something as well. I tried forever to get to that fucking windmill, and I think either...
Thanks, Frank. Let's get it out of the way.
It's either you can't go to the windmill, or it's locked. It's just a fucking waste of time. Where am I? Ah! Sorry. I have an itchy ear, and I didn't realise the mic nearly went into my mouth. Okay. Sorry about that. This is not organised, okay? I'm using a shitty mic. Surprisingly, I'm not good at this. I know. Who would have thought? Watch this video get, like, for no reason, just super popular. Like, that'd be really funny. But whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't care for a lot of this game. I wanted to care, and I wanted to be involved and actually understand this plot and the story. Lizzie. God, it's so loud as well, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh look. It's so loud, like, ugh. It's so distracting as well, because it stands out so hard. Oh, higher up. It just stands out so hard from the rest of the game. I remember this side of the game, this part of the game being very boring, because that's something as well. That's something that I didn't like about this game. It is, like, everything in this game is optional. This whole area is just for story. I don't even think it matters. Like, I remember being lost in this. Oh, I want to also go back to the trophy list thing for a bit. There are these camper vans, like motorhomes, caravans, whatever you call them, in your part of the world. And there's a gold, it's a fucking gold. Right, it's a gold trophy. I don't know if this game ever came out on PC or Xbox, and I don't care. But, so these things, right? There is a gold trophy for... Let me get around to it. For pressing X on all of the doors, right? You hear that click? There's a gold trophy for pressing X on all of them. There's like 15 in the area. It's so dumb. Also, the rain effect just... It doesn't... I mean, it looks alright, I guess, but... Wait a minute, is it? I can't tell. Oh, it so is! Okay, so I was trying to figure out, because, like, I understand, like, some basics of how games work. I've never done coding in my life, so I don't know how hard it is to program. But I was just wondering, is this a screen filter? Because what it would be is that your camera, like, you are the camera, right? And you have a general vicinity of what you see. And this rain effect is just a screen filter. Like, it's not part of the actual game itself, if that makes sense. Like, sorry, I don't know how to describe it, but it's basically just like a filter. Like, it's not even, I don't care that this game is an indie game. I'm sorry. If they have enough time to model this entire town and make it look good, like actually really believable to an old English town, then they can at least do better with the rain. Jesus Christ. Like, they can actually do better with the rain effect. Whatever, I'm going out of that area, because the area is boring as fuck anyway. But yeah, like, I just don't care. That's a lot of the problem with this game. It's not a game... I generally, though, this game put me off the walking sim genre. Because I don't know what they're like. I don't know what the walking sim genre is like. To me, it just feels as though they're all going to be, like, pretentious, artsy as fuck game projects. That's what they are, they're projects to me. They're not games. This is like something that I would try to make as a art, like high level college stuff, you know? That's what I'd imagine making this. Also the day and night. The day and night effect changes on which area of the game you're in. Okay, so you can get to Wind Farm, my mistake. Is it that you can't enter it? Yeah, you can't enter it. Like, they clearly put effort into this game. Like, you can hear all the creaking and cracking of it, like it is a genuine windmill. Like, they clearly put time and effort into this game. But it's just not... It's like, it's not enough, you know? They needed to do more. Alright, where the fuck was I? Oh, this map is so disgusting to read. Remember, I am at the windmill, and then I need to just go up north, I presume? The lakeside was... okay. Oh, that's right, there are these, what the game likes to call shortcuts. Oh. Okay, can I just... I'm sorry, but... Jesus. Alright. Yeah, but like... there are these things that the game likes to call shortcuts. And... it... you know, they're shortcuts, whatever. This game is slow enough on its own. Another problem, this orb is just so fucking distracting. It's so loud, it's so bright, like... Jesus, just... it doesn't stop, it goes wherever it wants to, right? It's supposed to be a guiding thing for the player, right? So that they understand where to go next. But it doesn't help. Half the time it doesn't fucking help. It doesn't work half the time. It just gets in your face, distracts you, gets loud, and then just bugs off somewhere, right? I don't know how long this recording has been going for. I'm gonna make it a separate part.